myself.
Okay. Whatever. Welcome to update.
Oh, this is the
19.
podcast intro. Oh, I was supposed to do
We're
a new one.
not in the intro, are we?
Yeah, we're live. We're
You
live right
told
now.
me to run. I asked, should I run the intro? And then the guy in the middle was like, run the intro, it's amazing. So I
Yeah,
did.
it's so weird being on the bottom now. I've been replaced. I've been pushed down by this cunt.
So that's actually what happened. So should we
So
address
we
that
start-
first?
I think that was the plan. No,
Yeah.
we do members. We always do members first.
Yeah, exactly. So
Oh, yeah, face reveal, by the way, for Quest.
Because none of you've seen it before.
Most haven't.
most haven't. This is the first time I've
Anyone
seen...
that's been in memes. Anyone that's been in
yeah,
memes.
but you're fat in that picture.
This is live.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, members are still 284. We've lost and gained members. We'll go into a couple of those situations later on. Also, welcome to BBU update number 19 with Donkey, Quest, and Alan.
Good intro.
Right, Donkey, don't worry. So the really big important things to talk about first is Big Boy Face, our Billy, has stepped down. I think we've all known for a while he was going to do it. Since he's changed to new jobs, which he well prefers, by the way, it's definitely the right move for him.
Yeah.
He just hasn't had the time
Which is fair.
to contribute, which is fair. IRL always comes first. We've always said that. But like, huge thank you to him. Fucking most of us wouldn't be here, and the server wouldn't be here without him.
Many thanks. It's really... He's been a great supporter of the server and great resource for... As I said to Chris earlier, you and me often disagree with a lot of things.
No, we don't.
See, this is a child. This is a child. This is an adult. This is also a child and a child. And all the children has to sit down. Fuck you.
That's interesting. But yeah, no, he will be missed. He also said he's not going to be taking part in the podcast anymore. Again, he was reorganizing his day just to do that with us.
Yeah.
So I understand.
Yeah, we understand completely. And we obviously, if he has time, we will welcome him back for a special guest or something.
Yeah.
But
So
don't get your hopes up.
It's a heavy blow, but
It is. But hey, with time, change come. It's just
Yeah.
a fact of life. No matter what we do.
another fact of life is that 2 of the admins at the moment are wearing BBU merchandise, and one of them isn't. What about you, Chris?
I'm actually wearing BBU merch that you can't buy anymore.
I'm not wearing clothes, I'm just a floating head.
So you're the legit talking head video now.
So, as you can see from the on-screen display right now, we've updated the welcome page because we've got 2 new additions to the staff team now, in a way. One brand new one, and somebody that's moved. Chris is now moved up to the admin spot to replace Billy.
And you can see.
I think Chris is going to come at the role with a whole new dynamic. Billy was very
Behind the scenes.
collected and behind the scenes and helped us out a lot with that kind of stuff. Whereas Chris is just going to be loud and irritating and annoying, so...
That's the aim. That is the aim.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be more involved with you guys, and it'll be great.
And you'll see him more. But you mean we can wait to the tops, and then you can see who's actually the active.
We've also shifted around our staff team a little bit because Chris has moved up. We need somebody else to step into that place.
Yep.
And we had a long discussion about it. And by long, I mean we all came up with a pretty similar name. So Kimberline, also known as Oda, is stepping up into the staff role.
She is known
welcome
for
aboard.
mostly playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
And we play...
play a bunch of party games as well.
Yeah, Pummel Party and stuff with her, and I've played World War Z with her as well. And she has been known to play AoE as well.
Yeah.
Actually.
So she is
around a lot.
She brings 1 new record to BBU, but not entirely. So she's not our first female staff member, because Charlotte is.
She's our first female moderator.
But she's our first female moderator.
Talking about Charlotte, I want to apologize.
What have you done?
I didn't realize I haven't updated the welcome page with Charlotte as a graphic designer. I have rectified that, and I'm very sorry. But shame on all of you for not telling me.
Oh, look at the welcome page. I've been here a while.
Yeah, same. I didn't design the welcome page. What do you mean?
Yes, you did.
Shut up. So with our newly encouraged staff team, we're hoping to get a couple of things on track. We'll talk more about that when we get back from Germany. I don't want to go into it too much right now with like, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. But just expect some good, positive changes.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about the changes we have made, actually?
Yes.
So Quiz recommended that we make 1 or 2 changes to the Discord. Now that he's in power and wants to like push
Taking
people
it
away. Yeah. They thought I was taking over the server, boys. It's this man.
You can see he already pushed Alex away from the middle.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, I've dropped now.
On Sunday, I'm gonna be at the bottom. I don't know what this is.
So Quiz, pruning.
Pruning, yeah. So we obviously have always been, positive on wanting active members. It's
Yep.
super important to us. But at the same time, more members are we're also looking for more members. So I suggested, and we've decided to go through with lowering the prune rate from once a week to once a month to give people more of a chance to join the
involved.
server and get involved, and before they just get removed, because people can forget servers, and also people are more likely to join a server if they see a lot of numbers already in there because it already looks popular. There's
Yeah.
going to be more people for them to access, more people for them to meet, more people for them to join
Yeah.
and talk to. So we've decided to lower the rate that we prune to
So
once every 4 weeks, right?
yeah, once every 4 weeks. And we'll do that for a couple of months probably. See how it goes.
Yeah.
And you also suggested we rearrange how roles are
Just-
sort of on the right hand side.
Yeah, so we've decided to reorganize and reprioritize member to the top so that everyone looks the same on the right hand side, because you won't necessarily. It wasn't particularly advantageous for people to just have a color on top. For instance, if you had Rocket League and you played League of Legends, people didn't necessarily know you played League of Legends as well. But the pings are there for that anyway.
Yeah.
So we've decided to make everyone the same color so that it just looks a little bit cleaner on the Discord.
And straight up, on top of looking cleaner, it's not as bright and neon and in your face as well. Some of the role colors are actually really bright. And now it's just not glaring in my eyes.
I don't know if we should change it to something else than this weird gray.
I quite
color.
like it.
Yeah,
I
I also
quite
quite like it. And but I've kept the bots the same color as before,
Yeah.
so they're just black because then you can.
Yeah.
I know they say bot, but still.
But I'm colorblind and I don't have an issue seeing that color on the grey background, so I don't think other people will.
Good.
So that the changes were made.
Good.
But more importantly, the Rocket League team won on stream yesterday.
The prospect team, yeah, they did.
That
Yeah, they
Finally.
my team won on stream
Finally.
yesterday.
That's
It's
2
still
losses
what-
on stream, 1 win.
We'll come back. There'll be another one.
That's good.
What does that put you on? Does that 7 for 4 for the prospect team overall?
8 for 4 overall for the prospect team.
Did you play again yesterday?
We played Monday.
When was the stream?
There wasn't a stream on Monday. Okay, so the Masters team can potentially be streamed on Mondays.
No, but
The-
when was the stream? Was the stream yesterday?
Yeah, the stream was yesterday.
The caster said you went 7 and 4 yesterday.
Yeah, because they update on a weekly basis.
Oh, so they didn't know that you. Okay,
They don't know what happened yesterday unless they went out of their way to look.
that needs to be fixed.
There's multiple things about that stream thing that needs to be fixed.
Yeah,
Like the quality.
yeah. So you're 8 for 4 now.
We're 8 for 4. The Masters team is, I believe, 6 for 5. And the
What are you
Challenger
doing?
team is 5 for 6.
Okay, so we're doing okay. We're mid-table for most of them, aren't we? Other than the prospect team, who's like top end now.
Potentially second by the end of the week.
Yeah. So that's good. That's really good for our
Yes,
first season as well.
Our
We're made
first
up.
season, yeah.
So congratulations to everybody taking part. If your team is getting streamed, let us know. If you want us to get involved to make an esports team for another game, get in touch. And I'm like, hey, make one for League. Okay, we'll rank you bronze 3. No.
Unranked. I've got this.
Yeah, right. Like, come at us with a reasonable suggestion, and ideas you have to implement it. Like, Quiz might be an admin now, but when it was first getting started with with us joining ERLS, which
He
is
was
now
just a
IER,
user.
it was just Chris was just another
Member.
member, same as everybody else, and he still really helped drive that project.
Yep.
Like, feel free to do that. PSA, Donkey, do you want to cover this? Because you're the angry one. That
Yes.
we had somebody leave the server, right?
Yeah, he left the server because stuff that went down in chat town. And
I don't think you have to get it up on chat now. I don't think you need to
I
name
know.
and shame.
I'm just saying this is chat town.
Yeah.
So the reason he left is because I reached out to him afterwards, because that's what we do. You will also, if you leave, you'll get an automated message saying, "Hey, we searched you, leave." Yada yada yada. Very PR answer.
I might update that message actually.
Yeah. Anyway, he left because he felt ganged up on, and then he was like, "Fuck this, I'm just gonna leave." Which we feel like that you don't do that. Leave if you want to leave. Like, obviously, we won't hold you here. But like, I would encourage anybody, if you have an issue with anybody, be it me, Alex, Quiz, whatever, Mike, I don't care who it is, Bo, whoever, message a member of staff. So that's a moderator or the admins, and you can see us at the top, as I assume you know. But like, message and say, "Hey," and we have had instance of that before. People being like, "Hey," I feel like we have had an instance where somebody felt like you were bullying them, Alex.
Yep. So, like, straight up, I was told, "Hey, this person thinks you're being mean to them," and I was like, "Cool, take it to the staff team," and that's what happened.
Yeah,
and it was resolved.
Somebody took that wasn't Alex, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
And that is the correct thing to do.
Yeah.
So you should never feel like you're not welcome here. We're very welcome, but obviously we're not perfect, and people are not perfect, so we will do fuck-ups.
We say it time and time again, we are literally just janitors that look after the Discord. Like, we don't think we're better than anybody else. If you don't like something we've done or said, then tell one of the other ones and we'll be looked into. Same as if anyone that wasn't a member of staff done that to you.
Yeah, it's the same when in school. If you think your teacher is mean to you, talk to another teacher or a member of staff at the school. Like it is the correct thing to do. It's also the correct thing to do here. We're sad to see people leave, no matter the reason.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. And we've said it, like, you don't have to get along with any of us to be part of the server.
And a lot of people that don't like me.
And I know a lot of Rocket League players that I don't know, question mark. Right, but there's plenty of Rocket League players that I've never spoken to that I see use the server.
Yeah.
That Donkey definitely doesn't know. Like, there's no inner circle here, boys. Like,
no, there isn't.
You do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So PSA, like, if you've got a problem, tell us before you leave, and we'll try resolve it for you.
Yep. As fast and as smoothly as we can.
If Chris told me he had jaundice, I'd believe him.
Am I that yellow?
Yeah, you had that yellow.
I thought
that beanbag's looking pretty dark right now.
But as I said, you look better on stream than you do in our cam quality.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, usually the case.
Yeah.
Tops, Quest, do you want to do tops? I know you're really excited to do tops.
Absolutely. So the most important part of tops is obviously the people that message the most. It's the only thing that really matters. People that talk, not really relevant.
Doubt.
And,
I'm pressing X right now.
The person that's messaged most in the last week or 2 weeks was myself, obviously. It's the most important part of the server.
What if I just shut the stream down?
219 messages. Sanitasso, who's actually left now, was second with 198. The Crispy one, third with 197. Lots of activity this week.
Yeah.
Chungana down in fourth, which is hilarious.
I'm not in the top 5.
You're not. Donkey's there in third with 100. In fifth with 139.
And we all know why.
Yeah, you took my 5th spot. Fuck you.
The top 3 channels with the most messages is, of course, Rocket League Town at the top with 865. What?
Number 3 is hilarious.
I hadn't seen that. So yeah, top is Rocket League Town, of course. Second is Chat Town. That's been popping off. Lots of interesting conversations.
537, by the way. That's huge.
That is about 200, if I remember correctly. 200 more than last week. I think we were around 3 some.
Yeah.
Last week it was on 336.
I don't think we should mention chat number 3.
I don't know what's wrong with it. Everyone's excited. There's a trip to Gamescom that's happening this week, right?
Yes.
This week?
Monday morning. How can I go?
Next week. Sorry, next
Yeah.
week.
Oh fuck! Is it that week, Alex? We missed the plane. Go to Billund.
Everyone's excited for that. They're all talking about it. So in third, you've got the Gamescom mega thread that
That-
most people can't see.
That nobody can see.
But for 8 of us to get that up to 3rd place, sure. That's good.
That's actually weird. We beat
So
music.
there's-
Yeah.
8 of us.
And then top voice chats goes to me with 92, Donkey second with 64, and Chris third with 62. Admin's popping off, boys. Let's go.
And I'm
Let's
only
go,
there.
guess.
And I'm only there because I've been lurking in the talk room alone at night.
Emma 36 hours in 4th, and Rob coming in 5th with 31. Rob is always like pointing on top 5, so's Emma.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I bet you if Emma slept less than 14 hours a day, she'd be top. And then top voice for the channels is League of Legends with 190, Talkroom with 146, and Gaming 1 with 80. So our hours have actually dipped this week, I feel,
I can check that.
which is
Yeah.
weird. 418 in total.
Actually, it's just only down like 10 hours total.
Yeah,
Which is not a
it's
lot.
just, it's just more spread out now, which is
Yeah.
better, I guess.
Yep.
And in fairness, the argument that you used to make about Rocket League, you were involved in for League of Legends, right?
A fair bit.
The
Yeah.
League One weren't the only league shot getting used, Chris. We had a fucking we had
11.
so many players for League that we thought we'd play TFT instead. But we had too many players for TFT, so we thought we'd do a 5v5 custom game of League instead. But then we had too many players for that as well.
They just kicked me.
Yeah. And then I got you out of bed to come and play.
That was the
I
right
wasn't-
thing to do to kick Chris.
Absolutely, I was fine with it.
I would have done that. Were you
Right.
there, Alex, the time that I had to go and tell someone, well, you can't play with us in Counter-Strike? Were you there where I was picked as the one? You will go take this person to talk room, and then I did that. Then Billy moved us to admin room instead. So I had to tell him in
No.
there, hey, well, we can't play. And he was like, okay. And then just left. And we never saw him on the server again.
Oh,
That was really mean.
Right. Quick Q&A then, boys. I won't spend too much time on it because we've already been going 20 minutes and this is an update, not a podcast. Were you just pretending to give somebody a blowjob with your tongue then, Chris?
When?
Just then were you doing something with your cheek? You definitely were. I've just watched the back on the stream.
Are you telling me
What I
to
was
open the
going
top
for.
drawer right now?
No,
No,
it's not.
thank you.
No.
That's not.
Right, first one, will we make a BBU app? Good question. We don't currently see the benefit of developing an app, but if we are given some appropriate and justifiable suggestions, we are definitely able to do it going forward. It would be great to have an app, but again, there's just no need for one. If you want one place to get all of access to all of our social medias and shop and stuff, go to
Discord.
chat down, it's all pinned. Like, everything you could possibly need right now is in Discord. Unless you think that we're missing something out, tell us. We'll think
Yeah,
about it
if
and
you're
find it,
like,
no
hey,
problem.
you're not represented on this platform.
Next question is, will we do esports player specific merchandise? Yes, we will. We love the idea. It's awesome. Donkey and I said back when there was about 30 members that we will have a Rocket League team for BBU, and that was when it was Chung, Billy, and me. Remember that? That was and this is what it is now. We actually have Rocket League teams which are filled with much better players than Billy and I. And yes, we will do player-specific merchandise. However, we won't consider doing it until a player has completed a full season under the BBU banner. The reason we're wording it this way is that if we're doing a sports team for another game or whatever, the same will apply. And we'll look at creating specific merchandise to honour that player's time with us.
Yep.
The reason we won't do it straight away is that within 3 weeks they could end up not playing for us again.
Yep.
It just happens. Like real life's a thing. If you complete a full season, or depending on extenuating circumstances, the majority of a season, then yes, we will make player-specific merchandise. Whether that'll be a jersey or a t-shirt or a hoodie, we're undecided yet. Maybe we'll do all of them. We'll let you know when the time comes. I believe ERLS is about halfway through now, right?
IEL is exactly halfway through.
IEL. IEL
They
is just called.
rebranded. They rebranded, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should do rings,
So
like Super Bowl rings.
if they win the Super Bowl, yeah.
Yeah, right.
If they win it, yes, sure. And the last question is, will BBU host a casted gaming tournament? Yes, we will. We've tried 9 million times in the past, but people always sound interested and never turn up. Minecraft events, as an example. When we returned from Germany, there was a plan to host a 1v1 League of Legends tournament with prizes. Details will be announced when we come back. We've already been etching it all out. So yeah, I'll give you information, but if this doesn't work, then it'll be a long time before we try another.
So what I'm gonna say here is, even if you're not super interested in this particular tournament, but you're like, I want this to be a thing, show up.
Yeah.
We are not gonna spend the time and effort on something nobody shows up to. It just doesn't make sense.
Right, it's not worth it. It's just not.
Yeah.
Like, and no disrespect to the Rocket League players or you, Quiz, but Quiz spent a lot of time creating the scrim bot. But people just stopped turning up to scrims. And again, that's something that we're going to try and implement again, but that's time and effort going into it, and then people just stop using it, and it gets to a point where it's like, okay, why are we wasting time on this when we could be doing another thing?
Like,
so we'll be trying it, definitely.
Same with the Minecraft server.
Like I said, we'll discuss more info about it when we get back from Germany, but we have came up with an idea of how to balance the rank differential. So if you think, oh, I'm level 16 and I play TFT more than normal League of Legends and I only play Morgana,
nothing wrong with that character.
Don't show us the front muscles, show us the back muscles from your new job.
Don't have any muscles, mate. Not got a body.
You don't have any. I'm surprised you can sit.
He's got 655 muscles actually, or 54. I think it's 54.
That's a minute every day.
Yeah, so just take part anyway. It's for fun. Chill out. Even if you might not play League, maybe you want to be involved in casting. That would be handy. You know what I mean? Anything at all. You'll be casting it.
100%.
Yeah.
I thought I would be the streaming. I think I will stream it.
Yeah, and cast it.
If I get kicked out early enough, I'll 100% cast it.
You will.
Yeah.
I'll kick you.
Yeah. Right, you guys have got anything you want to add for the update?
Thanks for...
Buy the quiz mug.
Buy the quiz t-shirt.
Chris mug.
With a quiz mug.
Quiz. There is no Chris mug.
There is.
There's only quiz.
There's only quiz. It is actually called quiz. It's just called quiz.
Is it? Brilliant.
Not the quiz mug, just quiz.
So thanks everybody who tuned in. If you have any questions, ask us, chat out, DM one of us. If you're upset with Quiz now being an admin, so are we. Get over it, I guess.
He was the best of the bad choices.
Yeah. No, he was the worst of the good choices, I think. I think that's the...
Like, Chris, I've told you the reason you're an admin, and it still stands.
Yeah.
Because Donkey and I have a small dick complex, but Quiz is smaller.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's got no muscle. So thanks everybody who watched. Catch you on the podcast on Sunday. Quiz will be there too. It will be Sunday evening, probably around 6 PM GMT +1. Yeah, that's right. That's 6 PM minor Quiz's time, 7 PM Donkey's time. But not definitely, because you know Donkey. So we'll see you then, guys. Peace.
It's not turning off. It's
It's
not turning off. It's not turning off.
Hey guys, I'm still here.
Hey, welcome back to update number 21.
I mean, I've clicked the button.
This is hour 4. We are hungry now.
I thought these intros were bad. You can't even turn it off again.
I'm clicking the button.
This is why you should have a macro.
Why don't you just Alt F4 OBS?
I have a macro.
That's the problem, yeah. The macro's not working.
I'm clicking the actual button right now.